Welcome back, students, and today we are going to study future tense, simple continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. And this is for class 8 student. Okay, let's begin. Future tense, simple, continuous, perfect, perfect, continuous. So, what is future tense? Future tense is used to express an action that is likely to take place somewhere in future. Understood? Let's talk about simple future. To express an action which will take place in future. Okay? The second thing, to express planned or intend action in future. Third, to refer to a general statement about the future. Like if you are saying we use going to for suggesting an intention or decision that was made earlier to do something in the near future. For example, the teacher is going to distribute chocolates on the occasion of Children's Day. Here is going to is telling about future happenings. Okay? Means it is not yet happened, but yes, it will take place somewhere in future. Like Sohan is going to shift to Agra next week. He hasn't shifted yet, but yes, somewhere he will shift Agra to next week. Okay? So we also use going to form to predict a future action where there is clear indication that it will happen. The next one, when we decide to do something at the time of speaking, like I will have a glass of orange juice, right? The next one, she will lie down for the some time as she is tired. To express something that will definitely happen. So we use future tense. For example, the scheme will be launched next month. The buses will not ply tomorrow due to strike. To express the views of the ex-speaker, like I will consult a specialist for my eye problem. To offer to do something, like I will make a cup of coffee for the guest. To request somebody to do something, will you bring my bag, please? Or these days, to ask questions or to give suggestions or to make offers, like shall I lay the table for dinner, it's a kind of offer. Shall we take the children to the circus this Sunday, it is a kind of suggestion. Shall we leave now, it's a question. Okay, so we use shall for the you know that shall we use as a model verb also. So here you can use it as making suggestions, asking questions, or making offers. Form of simple future tense. So let's what we need to do, what is the structure of simple future tense. We use will, shall according to the subject, and verb first form. Clear? So this we need to do here in the question. Here the question is, Rima has fractured her leg. Right? She has fractured her leg. She will take rest at home from today onwards. So we will put here she. Because with she, he, it, we use will. Only with I, we use shall. I and we. These are the pronouns. With these pronouns, we use shall. With the rest of the subjects, we use will. Next, it's time to close the shop. The shopkeeper pull down the shutter any moment. Means the shopkeeper will put down. Next, it has been cloudy since morning and it seems that it will rain today. Now, the fishermen will row the boat cautiously as the river seems to be rising. What is continuous tense? Yes, we have talked about future tense. Now let's talk about future continuous tense. The future continuous tense is used to indicate an action that will be going in future. Like she will be joining a coaching center. She will be coming at my home. So this is a future action, right? And like to prefer a pre-scheduled future plan. Like the manager will be meeting the new clients on Monday. Right, so you are telling about your pre-scheduled plan. To refer to a longer ongoing future action interrupted by another shorter future action, like Sohan will be studying when you reach home. These days, here form of future continuous tense. So what is the structure? We use will be or shall be. Wait, will be slash shall be along with verb plus ing form. This is the structure of future continuous tense. Alright, so let's do this. Next is Rita. Yes. Choose the correct words from brackets and fill in the blanks with will plus verbs form. So here we are supposed to do in simple future tense. Okay, we are not using here verb plus ing form in this exercise, right? So Rima has fractured, that is already solved. Now choose the correct words from the bracket. So here Rita will, what she will learn? Rita will learn. So learn is the correct option, circle it. Rita will learn to play the drum from her music teacher. He is very excited about the match. He will like is the correct one. He will like to go to the stadium. The pen nib is broken. She will, again we will put the will form. She will buy. Next is Meera is tired. She will sleep. So sleep is the correct option. Okay, now use the verbs given below with going to and add frame questions. The first one has been done for you, like study all night. So are you going to study all night? So same you can make here, swim an hour. So are you going to swim for an hour? You can make sentences like this. Are you going to swim an hour? Then question mark. Next question is play all evening, means are you going to play all evening? Are you going to play all evening? Then put the question mark here. Next is watch TV. So here again the simple thing which you are supposed to do, are you going to watch TV for 2 hours? Are you going to wait here for too long? So very simple. Simple present and simple future tense. Here simple future tense means when you are using like the IPL match begins. So here begins. You know that this is the example of simple present, and simple present is also used as a simple future tense. Okay? Now look at the exercise number D. Here fill in the blanks with verb in the simple present tense. Now you are supposed to put here simple present tense. So Vikram what? Vikram reaches Mumbai on Monday morning from New York. He leaves for Surat the next day and visits some old friends. He attends a conference in the evening before he plans his schedule further. Understood? Here, present continuous tense also indicates future actions. How it represents? Like read the sentence. Dinesh is joining office next month, not this month. It's a future action. Might be he could join another office, or he could join this one. No one knows, right? It's just possibility is there. It's not sure. It means it's a future action. Okay. Now she is going to join us. It's an intention. Probably she will join or not, it's not certain. She is going to make a phone call. Might be she call us, or she might be busy in other work. She is joining us soon, it's an arrangement. He is arriving here in the evening, it's an arrangement. Like if someone is arriving, you will make some arrangement for that. So here read the following passage and fill in the blanks with appropriate form of verbs given in the brackets in the simple future or the future continuous tense. Like students are taught to solve most numericals on the basis of various formula. There will be form भरना है, तो we will write here will be. Okay, B. There will be many shortcut methods being used by others for a variety of calculation, but none of them will be helping. Will be helping. But none of them will be helping in an examination situation unless they regularly practice using such methods. Only that will enable. So I'm just writing here will enable. Okay, let me clean the space so that you could see. Only that will enable them to increase their speed and accuracy. Such methods will assist. What will be right here? Will plus first form of the verb assist. Will assist them only if they are sure about its application. While they will be solving numericals. While they will be solving. While they will be solving numericals in any upcoming examination, they should not get confused or make errors. Now look at the question number F. Imagine that ex-President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, is scheduled to visit your school next week. The detailed plan of his visit is given below. Fill in the blanks with verbs in brackets in the future continuous tense form. The first one has been done for you. Like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam will be visiting the school next week. So what you need to do, you need to use will be or shall be plus verb plus ing form. Okay. So here what will be? Very easy. He will be meeting. Okay. Will be change the meet into meeting. Will be meeting all the children and teachers. He will be interacting. Again here will be and then interact में ing add कर देंगे. So it will be he will be interacting with the students for good 3 hours. He will be encouraging. Again the same we will write here will be and then put ing in encouraging students to take a keen interest in various developments in the field of science and technology. The teacher will be requesting. Again will be and then requesting requesting. ठीक है. The teacher will be requesting him to visit the laboratories also. It will be a rare opportunity when student will be. So here will be and listen will change into listening because it's a future perfect future continuous tense. So what is the helping verb of future continuous tense? Will be, shall be plus verb plus ing form. Okay. Now future perfect continuous tense. Let's talk about the structure. So the structure is will have plus past participle. It means will have plus verb third form. Understood? Like we will have prepared his speech by Tuesday. Like she will have written the letter by evening. The baby will have gone to sleep by evening. Future perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense is used to refer to a long action before a particular time in future. Okay, and you are using here for and since also to depict the time. Like the choir will have been singing for an hour before the play starts. So this is an example of future perfect continuous tense. Okay. So this is the form of future continuous tense. Will have been plus ing form plus time also like for and since. Okay. Now look at option number G. Complete the following sentence by using form in future perfect. See in the brackets it is already told in which you need to change. So in the first one you need to change it in future perfect tense. So the chief minister will have. What do we write in the given bracket? Will have. Will and then have. And put ed form in inaugurated. So inaugurated the new flyover by the end of this week. The animals will have. So we will write here will and then have, then performed. Okay. So the animals will have been performing. Will have been performing. Why? Because you need to change it into future perfect continuous tense. So the animals have been performing, not performed. Have been performing, ing form. Have been performing in the circus for 3 hours by the time the shows gets over. Next one, I will have. आपको इसको perfect में change करना है, so this will be will have and participle form, that is finished. I will have finished this novel by the time mother returns from the market. The annual sports meets, so we will write here, will have been going. Okay. So the annual sports meet will have been going on for 5 hours by the time it gets dark. Now the next, read the following sentences and identify the form of future tense of verb as underlined. So the first one is an example of simple future. Will be announcing, you know that here it's will be plus verb ing form. So this is continuous tense. Which continuous? Future continuous. So you can write FUT for future and CONT for continuous. Okay. Sana will have arranged. This is example of future perfect because why? ED form is there, participle is there, so it's an example of perfect tense. Next, life will become easier if our technology improves at this rate. So this is an example of simple future. Okay. Simple future. Now look at this. Shahid will have prepared. Again, this is an example of future perfect tense. Here, Shahid will have prepared. It's an example of future perfect. Future perfect. Clear? Next one, the musician will have been playing various instruments for entertainment of the audience by the time the other artists are ready to perform. So this is an example of future perfect continuous tense because have is also there and playing is also there. So this is an example of future perfect continuous. Okay, so I'm just writing PER so that you could easily understand, and then CONT for continuous. Alright. Now read the following sentences and fill in the blanks with the appropriate form of the verbs. So now let's do it. Serious doubts are being raised about food prepared in Indian kitchens as garden fresh products are being replaced with well processed and packaged food. Now the first one, the Indian researchers what? Will find. So just write here, will find. The Indian researchers will find out more about consumption of processed food in rural India. We will be. So here we will be and discover will change into discovering. Discovering. We will be discovering many interesting facts about Indian eating patterns very soon. Now you need to change it into simple future. Very simple. The diet survey will then indicate. Okay. Now researchers will have surveyed. Will have then surveyed. VEYED. Okay. Now next is various organizations. Various organizations what? Will have been preparing. So we will write here will have been, prepare will change into preparing. Will have been preparing. Next is processed food lacks nutrients and their regular use will be affecting. Will be affecting. Okay. Next one, the survey will help. The survey will help consumers become more aware of the nutritive value of processed food and choose more healthy options in the days to come. Now let's solve. Here is a detailed program of the annual function to be held in your school. Imagine that you are explaining it to your friends. Write a description using various forms of the future tense. So it's going to be organized on 24 December 30. Timing is 5 p.m. Who is the welcoming chief guest? By the principal. 5:15 lighting of the lab. So this is the schedule given. So how would you write it? Let me show you. So you can start like, our annual function will be held on 24th December. The chief guest will be welcomed at 5 p.m. So who is the chief guest? You can write any of the name, like the chief guest welcome at this timing, right? And the lighting of the lamp program is scheduled at 5:15. After 5:15, a welcome address by the school head girl be given for the chief guest. At 5:40, play presentation on Wizard of the Oz, and at 6:20 musical presentation will be held. Okay, so you can detail the program like this. Here, vote of thanks. After that, vote of thanks will be given by the vice principal. Okay, so you can change it like that. Now look at this. These are some structure which you need to learn: how to make negative, how to make positive, how to make affirmative sentence, how to make negative in future perfect sentence. So these are very easy thing which you can make easily. Now rewrite the following sentences as instructed. Here you need to change it into negative. Aditya will go to the library. Simple. Between will and go, use not. Okay, use not. So what will be the correct option? Aditya will not go to the library later. Kanya will not make. Again with will and make में आपको use करना है not. Will not make. Next question, the match will be played for 2 hours. So you can start like will. You will start from will. Will the match be played for 2 hours? Then question mark. Again interrogative, use will before he. Will he drive to the office? Question mark. Will, again put it before the subject. Will it be raining soon? Now again interrogative. Will Vikram be reciting a poem in class? Read the following passages and fill in the blanks with appropriate forms of the verbs given in the brackets. You may use various forms of all tenses. Now new dietary guidelines will be available. Will be available. Okay, will be available for the benefit of Indians soon. People, what will be right? People have started. क्योंकि आप कोई भी tense use कर सकते हो which you feel appropriate. So start will change into started. People will have started consuming more animal products, carbonated drinks, sweeteners, processed food these days. Urbanization has increased. When you are putting has or have, then you are putting past participle of the verb, right? In the recent times, and it has led. So what will be right here? Has, and then lead ka third form, that is led. And it has led to a rise in obesity, mainly among children. In the older age group, diabetes, hypertension, heart disease will rise. Let me clean it. Okay, so what will be right here? That is will rise. Will rise further. Will rise further in future. Nutritionists are saying. So what will be right here? Nutritionists are saying that if people follow proper diet schedule and the problems will be taken care of, doctors recommends. So here recommend में s add हो जाएगा. Recommends a reduction in intake of carbohydrates and oily food for all across all age groups. The guidelines will help. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. This chapter is done.